Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, diamond, golden rays of the holy universal ones. The resurrection flame within every living heart is being ignited and lit up for our full ascension into the new earth. As our great central sun continues to pulse her higher frequencies of sound and light into our galaxy, Solaris popped off another massive M-class solar flare today to send Gaia and all her children the next codes and keys of our journey into the Exodus, into the new Jerusalem, the timelessness of eternal bliss consciousness. The ecstatic energies of pure awareness are resonating within the secret Queen's chamber in the center of your Merkaba field of light to expand and transform your sacred vessel into the immortal avatar of the rainbow body of infinite life. We keep going through and through and through until our total compression breakthrough into supernova conscious co-creators of the true ascension timeline of self-realization and cosmic consciousness. No looking back as we keep our eye on the prize of freedom from the reincarnation cycles of karma and suffering. We are being redeemed in this final hour as we step into our roles as way-showers and guardians of Mothership Terra Nova Gaia. We transition into full galactic citizens of the universal federations of light. Keep living from your heart as you transmit your highest love and highest light into the simulated reality of motion and change, while holding the line of the one still magnetic center of the white flame of transfiguration and the clear light of bliss. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We had many powerful transmissions from our sacred New Earth scribes today, so be sure to stick around to the very end. And we continue with the Sabian symbols right now. The moon is at 17 degrees, 9 minutes Capricorn. The sun is at 5 degrees, 27 minutes Aries. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 6 degrees Aries. A square brightly lighted on one side. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 18 degrees Capricorn. The Union Jack flies from a new British warship. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the Animal Spirits Knowledge cards from Susan Boulay. And the card she pulled for you today is our powerful Lion, the Lion of Judah. Symbology, courage, strength, healing, protection, life, energy. The lion has been a powerful symbol of strength and courage in cultures around the globe. Because of its mane and light color, it has also been associated with the sun, a symbol of heroism and the source of life and energy. In Buddhism, the lion symbolizes courage, nobility, and good luck. In medieval times, the image of a lion was a symbol of healing, and it could cure any disease as well as protect a traveler from harm. In the painting, the lion is framed in a circle with 4 points, which forms a mandala, a mystic circular symbol that in Buddhist and Hindu traditions was used as an aid to meditation. The psychologist Carl G. Jung said that the circular mandala, with its characteristic 4 points, circumscribed a holy place. It was a means towards greater self-awareness. And a quick quote from Taoist sage Zhuangzi. When there is no more separation between this and that, it is called the still point of the Tao. At the still point in the center of the circle, one can see the infinite in all things. This is the still white magnetic light at the center of all things. It is your pure presence. From Divine Sister of the Light Jessica Woods, the energy is rapid and activations seem as if they are just repetitive at this point. There doesn't seem to be any pause during the in-between. What I have noticed is that it's becoming much easier to witness the mind. Even when reactions feel uncontrollable, Awareness is still in the background, illuminating all that is being provoked within us to see more clearly. Everything is speeding up and the intensity is totally magnified. The blessing is that the call to remember has been sounded and the messages are being heard. Even in the most subtle way, there is more distinct voices of deeper wisdom coming through that has propelled us all forward. I was out today and was observing people, their mannerisms and body language. It was like watching a drifting frequency pulsate through the air that everyone had the ability of matching. There's definitely something big coming. I can feel it. There is an edginess. What I do sense is that most are jumping timelines and are not aware of their multidimensional abilities. It is almost like we are playing out the many versions of ourselves that we have navigated throughout our experiences in order for us to see where we wish to remain anchored. Reality felt very trippy today, almost like a lag was occurring, feeling very drawn out and slow. So this brought up patience and taking your time. Progress is being made even if your mind is telling you otherwise. We are being upgraded daily, each in our own unique way, whatever is most beneficial for us. Something to ponder even when we are the most oblivious to what is occurring in our lives for greater advancements. Spirit will always reveal the greater purpose when we least expect. And from Divine Sister of the Light Ra James. We are in the last week of March. April is going to bring some amazing energies. We are shifting into them now. We are in the fiery blaze of Aries season. April 1st is the Aries new moon. These energies should be bringing you a cosmic recharge leading up to it. This new moon is bringing the magic with it. Expect deep sleep and even deeper dreams within these energies. It may also be bringing romantic sparks. You may be feeling something huge has shifted, or that the light has returned. April brings us the light of Lara. Many galactic transmissions are coming in with these energies, waves and waves of galactic frequencies. These are the light codes of the new. These are powerful manifesting energies leading up to the 4-4 portal. The 4-4 portal will build on and will amplify the energies of the past two portals, the 2-2 and the 3-3. It's a time to be working on the same plan or manifestations that you have been trying to bring through the past few months. This is an amazing portal if you have been struggling or going through a hard time. It's a sign of protection and good fortune. The next 2 months will also be good for your finances if you're putting in the work to make things happen. The 4-4 portal is powerful for any twin flames. If you have met this person, then know these energies will be taking your life to a higher purpose. When you meet your twin flame, your life will begin to take on a new meaning and direction. April 4th, we have also Mars conjunct Saturn in Aquarius. That means the energies will be extra intense. Things will be coming to the surface if you need to deal with them. We have a pink moon, April 16th. This is a Libra full moon. This moon will come at us midway through the month. It's also going to take us into eclipse season. Our next new moon, April 30th, is also a solar eclipse. This will be the first eclipse of 2022, and it's happening in Taurus. April brings us the energies of the stars. Expect a ton of Pleiadian energies. April 15th through the 29th is the Lyrids meteor shower. Meteors will radiate from the constellation Lyra. Expect fireballs. That's why we are connecting with our ancestors a little extra over the next month. Lyra is where our galactic ancestors come from. The Lyrans were also very connected to Lemuria. The 4-4 portal will help us to activate and unlock the codes from Lyra. Expect major DNA activations over the next 2 months. From sparksofdivinelightshealing.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Quana Michaela. Energy update, March 25th. Incoming energies and changes of perception. Incoming, strong energies. This afternoon, Europe, morning, US, Canada, night. On the 26th of March in Australia. Common for the collective, tiredness, full legs, hands, loud frequencies and tones. Changes of perception. On these days, March 23rd through the 25th, many may have a question what is happening or experience weird sensations, surfacing memories, patterns of behaviors, beliefs, that are old energies but deep within. Feel out the context with the new. The mind may be active, talkative, noisy. Emotions play out human aspect reactions. Head can be filled with never-ending creating of scenarios, future designs, possible options for further living, money, etc. The second long-lasting global upgrade or quantity of the light has again shaken 3D structures. It means the blueprint or project of how to operate the human and human perception in the third-dimensional reality. This is about collective consciousness. In order to shift to 5D and higher realities and perceptions, is to shift or change your perception, to shift it higher, to release previous old 3D environment of behaviors, beliefs, thoughts, emotional responses, programs, and more. This happens gradually. Release of this process in the 3D environment. It happens gradually. Upgrades of the new perception. Christ consciousness embodiment phases supports this. New incoming energies, solar energies, crystalline frequencies, 222. Gradual transitions give us a time to adapt. Most common side effects, odd, strange senses, surreal senses. The sense that you are losing your mind, uncertainty, confusion as well. Moments of clarity about needed changes in your life. From Quantum Michaela. From Divine Sistar of the Light, Saffron, Satara. Super powerful incoming energies. This morning as I prepared to do my sessions, I was shown the Holy Sophia holding a rose. Although I knew this was to do with my morning client, I had also suspected that this was the incoming energies of the 22-222 portal. Then when I was preparing for my afternoon client, I sat in meditation, was shown a huge activation of the earth throat chakra. It was explosive. It came through me with such power I almost choked. This will have a huge impact on communications, personal expression, and our ability to speak our truth. Also truth being revealed. The Holy Sophia holding the rose symbolism of us leading from the heart. We are now standing firmly in our power, but it is a different power, coming more from the healed feminine and masculine consciousness. The wisdom of the Divine Mother and Divine Father flowing through us as we step into a new paradigm. Your throat chakra is now coming into full expression and power. Let's see what truths are now revealed. We have stepped through the threshold. From saffronsatara.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Roberto Nunez. Age of Light, here we come. DNA activations coming in full force. Allowed to receive these downloads now at a 0-point frequency and hydrate. Otherwise they will feel unbalanced and nauseous. Calm is one of your empathetic superpowers. It'll calm those suprarenal glands down. Nuclear and tectonics are activating very fast. I mentioned earthquakes and volcanoes earlier. Stabilizing with peace helps humanity and the planet as we all rise in vibration together. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ramona Lappin, ready for the final liftoff. We have rainbow white Schumann resonance spikes that are delivering the most powerful timeline, reality shifts, and adjustments. We are being consistently X-rayed and with much cosmic energies, rays and plasmas, as the ongoing C-class solar flares continue, and we have been on a C-class baseline for 2 days. In addition, a coronal hole is facing Earth now with solar winds starting to rise in speed, which we are expecting geomagnetic storms from. To me, the last 3 big rainbow white pillars of light showing on the Schumann chart are predominantly yellow, blue, and magenta, the colors of the 3-fold founder flame. This is our final ascend out of this artificial matrix with the event already in progress. Now we ignite heaven on earth through fully quantum merging with and bringing online our crystal, avatar, ascended master, guardian, God source self, and diamond grid network from deep within us. Let's be this. Imagination is our weapon against reality. We had an M-class asymmetrical full halo CME going off this morning on the 25th, which is the 6th M flare this month. From my perspective, this one was super powerful, and I believe the geomagnetic storm from this will arrive with the solar winds from the coronal hole over the next 2 days. There's a whole solar bonanza on its way to us. In the meantime, it seems like we get a tiny window of rest to help us integrate and assimilate all that we have received. This last flare felt like an event all by itself. It assisted with the massive final clearings that are going on at grid and human as well as planetary body levels, especially on Thursday. I could see floods of diamond, platinum white, golden crystalline white, and rainbow plasmas assisting with this most powerful grid clearings to date. I'm being regularly put offline. It seems to go deeper while dozing off because we're so tired and our brains are being reset and rewired. Since then, we're also receiving some very powerful healing through the mother's blue and aqua rays that are healing us at a deep cellular level for all to unfold with as much grace and ease as possible. Eternal love and blessings, Ramona. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Honor your light, for your light role is to seek clarity, wisdom, be the messenger of light. See limitations as simply a setback for reflection, a moment of clarity and release, to move beyond the path of expectation. Be the seeker of the true internal flame, the true navigator of light, self-acceptance, awakening, unity, moving beyond the path of leadership. Togetherness is the light future, holding light collectively, joining our light spheres in a community of light. Freedom, unity, creation, the signal to the universe. We are ready. With love to the light navigators, the way showers of light. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Shekinah Rose. Blue ray transmissions, ascension symptoms, the 3-3 codes of the spring equinox portal's intense and strong waking, still in the portal. At the precise time at 3:33 p.m. in the Northern Hemisphere on Sunday, March 20th, is when we entered the spring equinox. This time reawakened the 333 master codes to start the season and energies into the year. For 7 days, the spiritual doorways will be opening, the veils will be thinner for renewal, awakening, ascension, and incoming spiritual light energies. 333 also means cellular activation of your light codes, and you are working with the teams, legions of the Ascended Masters, and return of the Shekinah, the Holy Spirit heart flame of the Mother of Creation. Many ultra-sensitive empaths, starseeds, blue rays, new forerunners, and light workers have been feeling these energies and impacts on your emotional and energy spiritual bodies for weeks prior to the equinox portal and may still sense the energy upgrades, almost like a rebirthing. The new earth of your divine bodies are once again awakening your sacred connections with the rhythms of Mother Earth, the celestial bodies, group consciousness, and the new navigational systems, your aspects of the soul spirit essence that you had at different times on Earth, in Lemuria, connections to the Earth grids, other realms and dimensions. You are regaining new sensory knowledge and experience. These are awareness and abilities of your aura energy bodies to respond in new ways, new divinity of holy power, ways in which you can affect the whole, the earth, the consciousness, a new holy sacred science technology. It's because you've asked for it in the name of unity, truth, healing, love, and peace. It is the new earth. We are one earth and one earth soul body. You may be feeling this on many levels. Remember, there is a divinity and soul power to be able to experience this, as you can shift things within your own nature that assist a positive shift and vibration for Earth. And remember that nature is calling you, Earth Mother, make time to be with her. This will assist in maintaining higher self-balance, being in alignment of your frequency, breath by breath, heartbeat to heartbeat, as we heal one and all. From ShekinahRose.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA. Gene Keys 17, March 25th, 2022 through March 29th, 2022. Opinion, farsightedness, omniscience. It is through the city of omniscience that the world gets its true seers and oracles. There is an ancient tradition that the true seer is always blind, or that the true oracle is deaf. This symbolizes what it means for consciousness to see through you rather than you through it. At such a high frequency, the human body becomes merely an instrument for consciousness. Through the 17th CD, consciousness plays the game of the Maya, even though it sits outside of the Maya. If the 17th CD offers an opinion or viewpoint, it does so in order that a certain human drama can be played out. This is also a CD that comes into the world to display itself. Sometimes, and for certain people, it is a part of their karmic legacy to hear about their future. Sometimes hearing about your future actually creates that future, and sometimes it creates the opposite effect of nullifying it. The Gene Keys book. And from the I Ching, the classic book of change, hexagram 17. Following. Thunder rumbles beneath the lake. Oracular insight is visible when the waters of the mind are still. Omniscience is blissful awakening. Far-seeing is vital initiative. Opinion is dissatisfied agitation, the elation of realization. When darkness falls, the superior man goes within and rests peacefully. How can we harm another when we realize that they're a part of us? How can we harm another when we're feeling so good? The 17th CD is part of the tradition of sudden awakening. When someone sees through their denial, it shatters them wide open to the core. This is St. Paul on the road to Damascus. This is a thunderbolt. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways from GeneKeys.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Adrian Elise. Gaia Daily, March 25th through the 28th. Game change. We are feeling an impulsive and impatient energy with Mars and square to Uranus. New energies are coming up against stubborn old structures that refuse to budge. Suppressed anger is rising to the surface as humanity begins to hear the call of freedom. Now with the Sun in Aries, Mars is activated as it triggers the 2021 astrology of Saturn and square to Uranus. Pent-up anger and resentment is bubbling up as Aries season awakens our life force and desire to grow and change. Mercury will join the Sun in Aries on March 28th, the same day that Venus catches up to Saturn in Aquarius. Frustration from being stuck and immobilized for so long is pushing us to find the courage and strength to break out of constrictions and move in new directions. The new moon in Aries on April 1st will suffer no fools. This is the empowerment and action energy we have been waiting for in this year of the tiger. Mercury and Chiron will be with the Sun and Moon for this Aries new moon, bringing a power-packed stellium of explosive Aries energy. Our voice will be heard. It's a demand for true freedom and claiming back our life force and our world our way. This energy culminates with Mars' game-changing conjunction with Saturn in the first week of April. Things are coming to a head. We can all feel that things can't continue the way they have been, and so we prepare for the fallout. For supernova souls, this means it's time to stand up and have the courage to take our life back from the structures of conditioning and control that have kept us playing small. We have been keeping our true light a secret and living in denial of who we really are in order to fit in and survive. This bloom of Aries energy and Chiron says survival will no longer be adequate. It's time to thrive. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Last quarter moon in Capricorn, the moon in slow-moving, cautious Capricorn squares the Sun in fast-moving, impulsive Aries. There's a clash between old and new, the desire for fresh challenges versus the familiarity of the tried and true. Somehow we need to find a middle path to satisfy the part of us that longs for adventure as well as the part of us that needs stability and structure. At this stage of the lunar cycle, there is a prompt to release what we no longer need, to make way for new beginnings. When the moon and sun next meet, it's about nurturing inspiration, passion, and desire for all the wonders of life to come, while at the same time finding the discipline to focus on mundane responsibilities. Let go of self-doubt and bad habits that limit your self-expression. Look to where you think you aren't good enough to chase your dreams. Finish what you started to give you the confidence and experience to set new goals. Create strong foundations to support future enterprises. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 206, White Spectral World Bridger. Spectral is the name for the number 11, and its keywords are liberate, release, and dissolve. The 11th day of a wave spell is all about letting it all go. Don't think or worry about the mission you began. Take a day off and feel liberated. Also today we may be liberated by crossing a bridge, because today is White World Bridger, which represents death, opportunity, and equality. The World Bridger is always offering us a chance to cross a bridge. As Bob Dylan said, you give something up for everything you gain. Pay your ticket and don't complain. This sums up the rules of the game. Every bridge you cross, every level you go up comes with a price. You must let something go. Liberate yourself today by giving up something that will free you to cross a bridge. May the bridge you cross be to a happier place. The guide today is also White World Bridger. And from Divine Sistar of the late Christina Papagiorgio, White Spectral World Bridger, 11 Kimi, Keen 206, 25th of March 2022, Sweet Surrender, Liberating the New World. 25-3-2022 equals 7-3-6 equals 7-9 equals 16 equals 7. 7-7 Magical Spiritual Portal. Day codes 25 Spiritual Wisdom, Learning from the Past. 16 Tower Struck by Lightning, Unexpected Events. 7 Magic Mystic Spiritual, Initiation Solitude. Month-year codes, 369 Nikola Tesla code, 3 Holy Trinity Joy, Happiness, Creativity, Communication, 6 Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility, 9 Completion, Destiny, Service, Humanity, Grace, 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision, 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder, Keen 206 equal 8 Abundance, Infinity, Source Flow. A very powerful liberation code today, releasing the old paradigm and entering the new world. Day 11 in the Yellow Warrior wave spell of fearlessly questioning everything in our path with a profound intelligence, disabling the old paradigm and fully focused on forging a new path to a brave new world. Yesterday through the 6-6 gateway we awakened our life force to magically activate the foundation of heaven on earth. Today the fearless warrior is fully liberating us from the old world in order to release new opportunities, leading us over the rainbow bridge to a wondrous new world and new life. Tone of creation, Spectral is the 11th tone of creation. It operates in the emotional realm, and its actions are that of dissolving, releasing, and liberating. So today is all about emotional release. Allow that energy and motion to be expressed and dissolved. Allow the tears, the laughter, the joy to be expressed. No holding back. Connect with your higher wisdom, giving you the intelligence to carve a new path of liberation. This is a very powerful opportunity to release core wounding of old, ancient, ancestral patterns and cycles today, choosing to release and liberate all that no longer serves our well-being. These are very powerful energies at work to create final closure, dissolving all impediments to you finally claiming and manifesting your dream life. Tone 11 symbolizes a gateway and polarity, inviting you to step through into a new, more divine reality filled with abundant opportunities. Do not look back, as the parable of Lot's wife in the Bible warns us. Keep your eyes focused on what lies ahead and in the distance. As we focus on new horizons, the past quickly dissolves, soon to be erased from our memory banks forever. Bravely march forwards into new uncharted territory as the wayshowers in the rainbow army that you signed up to be. The spectral warrior will fearlessly defend and liberate the new dream. until it is made manifest in all its divine rainbow splendor. So precious hearts, today the emotional body will reveal all that is needed to be surrendered in order for the new energies to anchor. Detach from all emotional drama and any fears that arise. Cancel, clear, delete, and dissolve all of those. Choose to focus on the new and put down very strong roots, anchoring these liberating energies into a solid foundation for your new rainbow-colored life. Can you feel it? We are doing it, star blissons. Terra Nova beckons us to join her in paradise, somewhere over the rainbow. Today's question is, what do I need to surrender and dissolve in order to liberate my new, delicious rainbow life? Divine blessings for the disillusion of the old story. Yonder forth, your beautiful, new, spectacular life awaits. In la ketch a la keen, Christina, White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 206, White Spectral World Bridger. The mantra, the code for today is, I dissolve in order to equalize, releasing opportunity. I seal the store of death with the spectral tone of liberation. I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges on Patreon and donations that we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to support this channel and help us continue bringing these daily free transmissions to you and the world, you can help us with a monthly pledge on Patreon at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Maria Richards, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister of the Light. We appreciate you and your continued support very much. And all of you that continue to support us in this work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal link at egolovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, L, for your purchase today. Thank you very much. You can purchase my Sacred Condor's beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful divine invocation decree from Divine Sister of the Light, Laura Sender Diaz. 144 333 1331 1001 444 2121 1221. I evoke the violet flame of transmutation, transformation, resurrection, and ascension. I claim divine detachment, divine dominion, divine immunity, divine invincibility, and freedom for all beings. It is time we complete our mission of rebuilding the divine new earth without impediment. It is time, beloveds. It is time. May the violet ray heal and transform all levels of consciousness of all sentient beings in all kingdoms, realms, dimensions, and timelines at the highest levels of pure, unconditional love, divine truth, and divine power. So be it. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and powerful weekend as these solar rays and cosmic rays flood this realm as we enter the final Omega point as all timelines merge and converge through our sacred, still center that resonates within every living heart of every sentient being of the pure ones, of the golden light of the great central sun, Hunab Ku. Keep anchoring deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama as we continue to rise, rise, rise to the holiest holy, to the heavenly temple within and without that is everywhere, that our divine resonance exists in this new earth timeline. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your brilliant, bright light into the night. Be sure to make this day and all days the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.